we live? Are we live? Yes, here we go. I'm finally back in my comfort zone, the only one I've ever really had. I'm here. We're here. It's Thursday. The Dolphins are looking a little porpoisey today. I must say, it's looking a little porpoise. They're looking a little porpoise right now. I'm just going to say, I'm just watching the game. You know what I mean? I'm talking like Trump over here. We're looking a little porpoise over here. You going to vote? What are we going to vote for? What are we doing? What's life about? How's everybody doing? I'm sorry for the noise above me. I literally just texted the property manager because I'm like, why are they always starting construction at 7 p.m. at night? So anyways, welcome everybody. I was able to get my station back, and I'll have to be in a little hiding corner because I'm super busy. Even though I had a crazy busy day, we got a really good lineup for you tonight. Hopefully, the lineup better than the plays that we've been getting on the Dolphins. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna be better than that. So, like, don't feel bad if you got to watch me over the Dolphins. I promise. I think I look better than what's on that screen. Do I look better than what's on the other screen? I think so. You like the new blanket? So that is actually from a friend of mine. And I will talk about it later. But we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got 8 topics tonight. It's Thursday. My first time ever having a show during a Dolphins game. We could have had a better game to host at the same time, but it is what it is. So, but you know, it's funny because I got pushed to Thursday. I was on Tuesdays. I got pushed to Thursday, and it's fine. It is. You know, we just needed to make a shift. And I was like, oh, I'm going to actually have a Dolphin game on during my show because it was always on Tuesdays. So this is my first game, but it is what it is. Thankfully, we still have TMI Thursday. So I won't waste any more time. Let's get right into it. Shake. Soft opening or the opening. Or
I'm your huckleberry.
Exactly. 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 Hey, thank you for being here still. Sorry for the 31 and 10 we got going on the other TV screens going on right now, but at least we can start with a little. So let's just get right into it, right? Because obviously we don't need to get into the disaster that's on TV. Let's just see what I've got for y'all tonight. So I have taken a lot of notes watching the games this weekend, and I just want to go through them. So here we go. So that game, Eagles Packers, was a great game, right? That was a really really good game. That was a really good game. Um, Jaden Reed, sophomore season, longest pass. All right, and so hold on, Jaden Reed, and then Jordan Love just had his longest pass of his career, even though he got injured. I hope he gets well soon. He had his longest pass of his career. And number 11, I think is Jaden Reed is who he was throwing to. It was really nice. It was really nice to see. It's the Packers. This is why I wanted to talk about this game and try. It's pay attention to me. Forget that other game. The Packers have shown generationally that they know how to draft a QB, have him sit on the bench, have him take his time, work up a team, and transition into a new quarterback. They've been doing it forever and ever and ever and ever. I don't know why more teams don't follow this because even though Jordan Love got injured, he'll be back. And he started to look really good at the end of last season, and then he was coming out looking really really good this game. Even though they lost, he still looked good. So and they have a coach that they've been working with for a long time. And I mean, I've been watching the Packers do this my entire life, from Brett Favre to Aaron Rodgers to Jordan Love. And the Niners do it. The Niners are pretty good at doing that. Um, uh, I want to say the Cowboys. I think the Cowboys have done. They haven't had as much success recently as the Niners and the Packers, but I think they're still kind of following that transition almost. I think the Packers do it the most. If any one team in the league does it exactly that way, it's the Packers. And you saw it at the end of last season, the whole last season to this season, and then seeing, like I really enjoy seeing that. I think it's how football should be played. And I forgot who it was the other day that was talking about having young quarterbacks in the league so early. Was it? I think it was Brady talking about it, talking about how it's better to have them wait a couple seasons and just learn and maybe come in at the end of games and stuff like that. And I don't know. I don't know what more route the NFL is going in with this. I think it's kind of being practiced both ways, but it's nice to still see that fundamental foundation of like building a team through time and time again still applies. And I really like seeing it. I think it's good for the NFL to still have that. I think it connects to the old, to the sport from the beginning. While at the same time we have this new age of, especially with how college is nowadays and stuff. Because college is gonna, it's I don't know, these two, the way there are, it's like the NFL is still so different from college, but just with the way college is now, it's almost like one and done. So how is that going to transition? I don't, because I mean it's going to be almost like the NBA or the college basketball, where you have one and done players, one and done seasons. Like but change is inevitable, right? Football is always going to keep changing. So there's nothing we can do about that. But it still doesn't mean we can't still have the fundamental practices that last over time and over time. And that's what the Green Bay Packers are doing. And I'm not a Packers fan at all, but being someone who's always been a football fan and always collected football cards, I've just seen this. I've watched it myself. So it's nice to see it. And then the Eagles are looking pretty good too. Gainwell, he had a couple jukes. There was a lot of really good jukes that game. A lot of really good quick turns. There was 2 jukes on the Eagles, and then there was another juke. I think it was Jaden Reed. Um, but that Sao Paulo field, garbage, garbage. Is that the game? Was that the game that the Eagles and the Packers played? Was that in Sao Paulo in Brazil? I think it was. I think it was. If not, whatever game that was, but that field.
I think Tua got a concussion.
Oh shit! No, what? I wasn't even watching the game. Come on, man.
Yep, he went to dive for the football and
Oh,
first down, and boom, his neck snapped back. No.
all right. Let's just look. There ain't what you want from me, people. So that's all right. We what you want from me? I'm not gonna let my show get. It's not my fault.
Yeah.
Like,
Go ahead. Let's keep going. You do. I apologize
yeah,
for that.
no. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. I ain't mad. I ain't mad. But it's like
Yeah.
the Dolphins were show like they won last week, but it wasn't looking pretty at the very beginning. But that was the first game of the season. But this is a whole different. Come on, Tua. Ugh. So that field, the head coach couldn't even run on that field. The head coach couldn't even run on that field because that field was trash. How is a stadium in Brazil who has so much that has because doesn't the FIFA require 100% real turf? They play a lot of FIFA in Brazil.
Mm-hmm.
So how are you gonna have this bulky, janky freaking field? What is up with these teams? There's so much money to be had, and they're throwing it away on trashy field. I bet if there was an incentive where they said, all right, every person who buys a ticket, if you want to see a better field, then
Mm-hmm.
pay an extra 25 cents
Mm-hmm.
or an extra. I would pay an extra dollar in person because imagine 50,000 people, dude. 20,000 people, two games. Like after 2 games, you could afford a whole new turf. So why are these players having to play on this crap when we want to see them play on something that doesn't hurt them? I tried to do something similar to this when I lived in this neighborhood that did not allow recycling. And I went to the people that ran the facility. I said, "Why don't you allow recycling in here?" They're like, "Oh, it's too expensive." I said, "I bet you if you ask everybody in here to pay like 50 cents a month or $1 a month to get recycling in here, they would do it." But people don't want to step up and talk about shit like that. They just want to go with the flow. No, fuck this lame ass turf. These turfs hurt our players and they suck. You know how many people would be willing to play? You know how many people would be willing to pay $1 to transform a field's turf? A lot of people would be willing to do that. So stop putting it, stop talking about a tax that we got to pay for a stadium with the janky ass turf.
Hey, by the way, he's walking. He's fine. Sorry,
It's okay.
but hey,
Hey,
listen.
you're the producer. If you want to cut in with some important information, I ain't mad, dude. You do this as a fan also, so I'm not like
Yeah.
you're a big supporter of what I do.
Yeah.
So
But yeah, I agree with you on the turf thing because fucking look at Teron Armstead. He hasn't played a healthy season, and most of his career he played on that turf in New Orleans.
it's ridiculous, and and I don't like to. I'm so glad Ali. The one episode I did with Ali Broken Takes. The one episode is like the most one of the most impactful things I've ever had come to me in sports, and it's crazy. I haven't
Mm-hmm.
done another episode with Ali, but that one still resonates because it's important. It's a sustainability. Players are it's a sustainable product if our players are not getting hurt. Like, how do people not see the depth of that? If the coach can't even barely run around on the field, Sao Paulo, the like one of the biggest mecca cities for soccer, the heck out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Saquon Barkley, he's on the Eagles, right? This is his first season on the Eagles. 3 touchdowns in his first game. Beast in it, dude. Beast in it. 3 touchdowns in his first game with that team? That's crazy. Jalen Hurts had 2 interceptions, and then Jordan Love got injured. Man, I don't know what his injury is. I'm hoping for a speedy recovery because I like Jordan Love. I like seeing him play, and I like seeing the way the Green Bay Packers hold traditional football. I really, really like it. So I just, like they really cared about him as a player. They developed him very well. So hopefully he can have a speedy recovery. And then the Texas Michigan game, that was a really good game. Matt Monaco was a commentator. I remember him doing a really good job. I forgot why, but I remember him doing a really, really good job. And then, so then the Dolphins game. So let's see. Hold on. All right. So now we're on Dolphins. Boom. That's
Okay.
the subject. So all right. So last week. Oh shit! Who's the quarterback? Who's that backup quarterback?
Skylar Thompson.
Skylar Thompson. Come on, Thompson. Let's see what you got.
Let me know. I'm listening. Let me know if you want me when I change the subject. Over here you go.
No, you're good. You're good. I just never seen him play before. So,
Yeah.
anyways, we're talking about the Dolphins, so we can listen to both. Y'all can listen and watch this. So, there were some things we were messing up last week. They were showing our weak spots, but we came back and we won. I don't know if that's going to happen here tonight, and I don't know why our head coach is wearing a sweater. It's hot as hell in Florida right now. Why you want a sweater, dude? But so that was cool that Sao Paulo had a watch party. And then, hold on, the time Russell Wilson. Oh, yeah. Did y'all see Russell Wilson's haircut? The dude looks like he just joined the army.
Yeah. By the way, it's the Steelers versus Denver. It's revenge game.
Oh, that's the next game?
Yeah.
That's dope. Yeah, because we played the Broncos, right?
Yeah.
Because they were beating us 10-9, and we came back and won. All right. So that's all I have on the Dolphins. Next is the Bucks. So when I watch the Bucks game, hey, Baker Mayfield's not looking too bad. I think he's playing his role. I think Ty Bowles is doing I don't have too much faith in him as a head coach, but he's not doing bad. We won a playoff game last season. We're looking decent this season. We signed Mike Evans. Baker Mayfield is looking like he can hold out to be like a lasting quarterback. I mean, winning a playoff game is winning a playoff game. If you're doing it, I mean, hey, it's better than nothing. And Jason on the Bucks, let's see. So there's his first catch in a first TD. He had a drop pass. Jason McMillan, number 15. So that was cool. I like these little stats like that players have. Like his first actual catch was also a touchdown. You know what's funny? That reminds me of he played on the 2008 Gators when they won a national championship.
Who's that?
His name started with an E. It was like a Hispanic dude. He was a wide receiver on the Gators. He was drafted to the Raiders. In his first catch, he caught it and it was a touchdown, but they called it back for another reason. But I remember watching that game and watching him like that was when like that team of Gators that went into the NFL that season was insane in the 2009 season. I forgot if he won in 2008 or 2009, but I know he won the 2008 championship with the Gators. But it reminded me when I heard that stat on the Buccaneers when its first catch, first TD, it reminded me of that. And so I like to write stuff like that and remember it because it's cool. It's interesting. Like that's got to be an amazing feeling, to have that first catch, first touchdown. Even if you dropped it earlier, you made up for it, So, Baker threw for 4 touchdowns. Mike Evans had 2 touchdowns. It was a good game. Did they play
Mm-hmm.
the Lions? No, no. The Lions played. I forgot who the Bucks played because I have on here Matthew Stafford. He played. They played they played the Rams, right? They played the Rams on Sunday or Monday. Because Stafford threw an end zone interception, similar to when he played them in the playoffs. Yeah, yeah. The Lions played the Rams and beat them. All right. So next is the Colts.
Yep.
Anthony
AR-15,
Richardson.
baby.
Yeah, they lost, but Richardson had a good game. It's nice to see him back. He looks like he's healthy. That dude is very motivated. So I hope I want to see him do well. I don't want to see him beat the Dolphins, but I want to see him do well. Like he's one of those transitional type of quarterbacks, kind of like the dude on the Ravens, Lamar Jackson. He's similar to Lamar Jackson in my opinion. And so it's nice to see him back. He got injured last season, so it's nice to see him back. It's one season after an injury. That's not bad. That's not a bad timetable. So it's nice to see him back, and I wish him the best luck. And there's a player. So when the Niners played, um, there's a player on the Niners that is the only other player to. This was when they played the Super Bowl just against um, Kansas City. He's the only player to have a pass and a catch in the Super Bowl. And so, and Nick Foles is the only other one when he beat the Patriots. But what's funny is it reminded me of when Brady tried to catch a pass in the Super Bowl and he missed it, but then they did a meme of like the Lombardi trophy and it showed Brady going to catch it. And so when they said that stat about the dude on the Niners that he also had a pass and a catch in the Super Bowl, I was like, yo, that was a crazy ass meme. When it showed Brady tried to catch the ball, but it was the Lombardi trophy, I was like, damn. Brady's got some crazy ass like the Super Bowls he's been in, like that one where he lost, and then the one where Manningham, was it Manningham? No, it was David Tyree who had that crazy ass catch from Eli Manning.
Yeah. I mean, listen. All I know is I'm going to that game, and I already got my tickets for October.
What game?
Colts.
At the Dolphins?
Yeah, no, no, actually in Indiana. I
You're
have a
going to
buddy of
the
mine who
Dolphins?
lives in Indiana.
Nice. Who else? Who they're playing? The Dolphins?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh man, that's
I
nice.
I, I wouldn't be flying for no other team. Yeah,
I mean, I'm just asking. Shit,
yeah.
I don't know.
Oh well. Then again, I did go to that preseason game in Vegas, but then again, I had business in Vegas.
When it's home, though. I mean, yeah, if you're there, you might as well go. I mean, what's the
Yeah,
difference?
but
That's
yeah, I'm
cool.
going to the Colts.
That's cool.
Colts and me and my buddy went to the Colts and Dolphins and
Oh, for real?
at Hard Rock. And now we're going in
Oh, that's
Indianapolis.
cool, man. That reminds me of like things I've done with people, like this, like with the same person, but something like a whole other thing. But it's cool to have like a friend that you do cool stuff like that with.
Yeah, and we watched three Colts games at his house. So
I before I left Florida, I went to 2 USF games with a friend of mine. His friend had season tickets, so he got some tickets, and so I went to 2 games with him right before I left Florida. And I have a couple friends like that I've taken like into Canada multiple times, or it's yeah, it's interesting. It's fun to have friends that you do like multiple things like that with. All right, so why did I say? Oh yeah, that's why I said pass and catch because of that player. Oh man, I don't know if I want to get into Tyreek. I don't know if I want to get into that tonight, but I do want to talk about people in general being pulled over by cops. I don't know if I want to get into it tonight because of the Dolphins' current situation.
Yeah,
I don't know.
but the pass and catch, we did that
That
one
was
right.
because of, yeah, that was because of Nick Foles and that dude on the Niners. So so skip over Tyreek. What is a free play? Aaron Rodgers has the most. What does that mean? So is that like when you snap the ball and it doesn't go
Yeah,
your way and you
yeah,
kind of basically just
like
have
a
it?
offsides or something like that. So let's say
Oh,
they go
I see.
outsides and the ball is snapped and
So
he
you
throws an
know that,
interception. He throws an
or
interception. It goes back, but if they catch the ball, they could decline the penalty.
right, that's what I'm saying. So like they're offsides. Roger snaps the ball, and he knows he has a
Oh yeah,
like
yeah. He knows
if
if
they
it
catch
goes against him, if it goes against him, they could accept the penalty and it's null and void. But if he does, if it gets
if
a good
if he
a
throws a
result, they
touchdown,
could decline the
yeah,
penalty.
if they get a first down or a touchdown, then they
Decline the
can.
penalty.
Mm,
Yeah,
that's interesting. That's really interesting that he has the most. He's such
yeah,
a good player, and like in the game, and it's like he just does stuff. He just does stuff that just pisses you off. Like when he showed up all late wearing the hat of why he showed up late, and then they go out and do this on the field. And it's like all of the Jets, like people who were talking on the offseason or this or that, bickering, shut up, okay? Shut up and go back to the drawing board because what you're doing ain't working. And I have zero confidence that I mean, let's see how the Dolphins do, but y'all ain't, that's not happening. Y'all ain't,
hmm.
definitely ain't going to be number two in the division. There's no way.
Hey, by the
There's
way,
no,
real quick, I see you're on top of a roof, looking like a young Tom Cruise and shit. Where was that at? Yeah, there was a
who?
video of you on a pier or something like that on top of a roof.
Oh, you mean, oh, on my Instagram?
Yeah, yeah, on Facebook. Yeah, yeah, you're on the roof.
Yeah.
Yeah, the camera looking at both angles.
So yes, that is my iPhone. So you can have it where you do dual. And so when I go to a house and I'm doing a final verification visit, and it sometimes it's inspections, sometimes it's verifications. It depends. Today was both, but
Hmm.
I always have to go up to the top floor and look around and stuff. And so I'm always on the roof, and so that's when I stand up there and I do views of the day where I'm like on a roof somewhere, and I'm on roofs a lot in my business and what I do for a living. So every time I get the opportunity to be on a roof, I go up there and do that. So you get a really good angle of like everywhere. It's like it's really mountainous and beautiful around here. Like people get
Hmm.
all turned off by the rain and stuff, but it's like there's so much that the city has to offer in this area. It's just, I mean, I don't have an actual uh, comfort zone. So that's why I can just get up and move and leave Florida and be gone and just do something else, live somewhere else completely different by myself. So, um, but Shake, what you got? You got anything for tonight? What you got?
Oh man. So Are you hyped for the Seattle? How's things? How are people being about Seattle this year? The college teams or whatnot, because being that they lost their coach, and how's
Won
that coming?
we won 2 games so far. We have a really big game coming up against Washington State. It's actually the Apple Cup this weekend. I
Damn, I
imagine
thought they would do that like during rivalry week towards the end.
that's it's actually a good point because we almost lost that Apple Cup because of the switch to the Big Ten for
Yeah.
Washington. So they had to do a lot. They had to do a lot. Those two schools had to do a lot to make that game still happen. So that's why it's week 3 instead of rivalry week. It is what it is. We still got it. So
Mm-hmm.
it might not feel the same. I don't know. But it's you know you can't. It's very interesting how it's like the Florida Gators and the Knowles playing next week. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
what?
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's like literally like that. But oh well, it's we're
Ohio
just
State, Michigan, playing.
so let's see who. Let's see. So Washington's. All right. Let's see. So yeah, we're 2-0 right now, and then we play next. We play Washington State, who are also 2-0. Then we play Northwestern. We'll definitely win that game. I don't know how good Washington State is at this 2-0, but
Mm-hmm.
we're looking pretty good at 2-0. We play
Yeah.
Rutgers. We'll probably win that game. Michigan, we'll see. Iowa, I think we'll win that game. Indiana will win. USC, well, we'll see. Penn State will win that game. UCLA will win. Oregon, that's gonna be the new. That's gonna be the new rivalry week is Oregon.
Okay.
I don't really have a. I don't think that's
Hey,
too. I don't think that's too bad of
two good wine states.
of a switch. I
You
don't.
know, two wine states,
But
Oregon
then
and
wait a
Washington.
second, because did Oregon lose the Civil War when they play Oregon State? Do they play Oregon State? They play Oregon State next weekend. This weekend.
Mm-hmm.
So their Civil War is the same weekend as our new Apple Cup.
What do they call the Oregon? The Pinot Noir Bowl?
No, the Civil War.
Really, the Civil War?
Yeah, Oregon State.
What's Florida versus Florida rivalry? The Sunshine State or something like that? What's it
I
called?
don't know. We don't have one. The Iron Bowl
Yeah,
is
Alabama and Auburn.
Alabama. We don't have one.
No.
We just say the Knolls suck. That's just what.
What one thing I do observe, if and observe this, my buddy, God rest his soul, Roderick, who's in my urn right here. See him? See this?
Oh yeah.
I'm with he. This is an urn. My buddy Roderick. He's always with me now.
Is it like sealed completely?
Yes, I gotta tighten it every once in a while. It comes loose, but I make sure I tighten it.
Oh,
But
okay, okay,
at any rate, he told me that the one observation he makes is that Chief Asiata, uh, uh, the only game he gets off the horse and to throw down the spear is against Florida.
Oh yeah.
He doesn't get off the horse for no other game but Florida. When it comes to Florida, he gets off the horse and then throws the spear down. You know,
I,
Florida. Remember, Florida State used to be the women's school.
it still is.
Yeah, that's
Well,
true.
UCF has a lot of women too.
But no, yeah, those are state schools. Florida used to be the men, and then FSU used to be the women's college.
Oh,
And listen, man, I lost to two. Listen, two of the teams I hate the most. I lost to them in freaking back-to-back months. This is not good. This sucks.
and it's like it the people that talk smack about the Bills, okay? The people that talk smack about the Bills,
Like me.
it's the same thing. It's the same thing with the Dolphins and the Bills. they hype up the Dolphins so much, and they hate on the Bills, and it's always the complete opposite when they actually play.
Mm-hmm.
It
Oh
is what
my
it is. The
god.
Bills own the hell out of the Dolphins, and now they're going to own the division because they're not going to lose to the Pats, and they are not going to lose to the Jets. So they're going to run the division for the rest of the season now because they are not going to lose to any teams in the division. There's no way. They're going to be number one in the East for the rest of the season. The only way we could get it back is if we beat them at the end of the season, and if we don't lose to any other AFC East teams. Like literally, that's what we're faced with now.
Yeah.
Hopefully, we can get in at number 2 in the East into the playoffs if we hold strong. But then we're going to come up against the Ravens just like all the other years. It's going to be against the Ravens, and guess what's going to happen?
Yeah. Pray for Tua, man of the hour.
I hope he's
And
okay though.
yeah.
I mean, because did they score with? I haven't been watching. I've been hosting. My bad. But come
Hey,
on,
listen.
Tua. Come on, Tua. He should have known a little better than that, though. He should have known a little better than that, though. I don't want to talk smack about someone playing football, but come on, dude. They teach heads up football all the time. We're just fall to the ground. Just
Hey. Oh, I know. Hey, man of the hour. That's my homeboy. If you hear about a fat Cuban that jumped off the Skyway Bridge, that's me.
you better
Pray for
not
me.
jump up. They put up fencing. You want to know what?
Hey, you
If
found there's a
dude,
will, there's a way.
dude, dude, listen to this. I used to drive over the Skyway every day for work. Twice. Listen to the one. Well, listen to this one time I was driving. Look, I'm driving. It's like 6 a.m. Right? I'm driving, and there's no cars coming in the opposite way. I'm driving south. Okay. I get up to the top of the Skyway Bridge. There's a car parked there with the
Mm-hmm.
door open because somebody just drove up there, got out, and jumped off the bridge. Like it happened literally probably 20 minutes before I got onto the interstate. So like they had the entire interstate closed. And there was another time where it happened too. Where I didn't get to see the car and all that. I pulled in and they had it closed off. But to actually see the car of the dude, it was wicked. It was wicked. It was wicked. Because it couldn't have been more than 20 minutes. There's no way it was more than 20 minutes because it like the door was still open. The car was still running. Look, people, if you're going through it, find anything that you can and hold on to it. Please. Just do it. That's why I'm here. Because I always try my hardest to find something to hold on to, and that's what I did. 100%. So, um this game sucks.
Yeah, it does.
Two is injured.
Mm-hmm.
At this point, we got bigger things to worry about. I mean, come on, Dolphins. I just want Tua to be healthy. I mean, at this point, I just want Tua to get better. I don't even the season, however the season goes, is whatever at this point. If Tua is
Mm-hmm.
injured, that's a whole different situation. So I don't know who the other quarterback is. I haven't seen him. Let's see what happens. Let's see if he can step up. If he gets some reps in during this week, because Tua,
Hey, look, all
we
I know
already
is
went through
they're
this.
running the ball right now to
We
kill the
already went
clock.
through this. What, 2 seasons ago, where he played again, or was that last? I don't know, but that wasn't that long ago that we had a situation with Tua. So if he's not playing next week, I ain't gonna be mad. It'll let the other player get some reps. So yeah, definitely. You have eight. All right. So, anyways, thank you for the people here tonight. So I see some new people: Man of the Hour, Tresner, Adam 31, Marinos,
Yeah. By the way,
Raphael, I've seen you on here before.
man of the hour, I grew up with him. That's my
So
best friend. We
Cap
grew up
Cap
together.
is. I wanted to make a shout out tonight to Cap. Cap is on every
Yeah.
one of my shows. Super supportive
Oh yeah.
all the time. Always supportive. Always on my show. Every episode, man. You are here. I don't know if you're still on right now, but
Yeah.
I forgot to make a shout out. But I appreciate you, man. Just I
Hey.
really do. Like the people that come on here and really watch my shows, I really appreciate y'all. And there was a dude on here earlier, Villain, Craze. I had a whole bunch of people on here. I didn't. Maybe it's because the game was on or we were doing another show earlier, but hopefully y'all like what I was saying. It's all new people from what I can see. But thank you for being here tonight. Like thank you. We've done a lot to try to have a good show, and so I've been trying to take some good notes and bring some logic into the sport. So for y'all watching my show, I don't recognize a lot of y'all. That's why I'm saying that. But
Yeah.
thank you.
But
And
like I said, man of the hour is kind of like me and it's like you and El Capitan. You know, we used to we used to
oh, okay, yes.
so
Dope, dope.
we I remember as teenagers getting homeless guys to buy us beer, liquor and beer. Oh yeah.
Oh man.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
We hey listen, we buy them a beer. They're like, hey, you got money? I said, listen, you want a beer? You got to buy us a beer. And yeah, man.
I've had people. I never asked homeless dudes, but I've had dudes buy me beer before. And I was like, look, man, I promise I ain't doing nothing bad. I ain't gonna be drinking and driving. I said I'm going to a house. I'm just going to a party. We're staying there. I said, can you give me some beer? And they're like, yeah. But I was always responsible.
Hmm.
I was. I wasn't drinking and driving. I was staying where I was.
Uh, yeah, my homeboy was in a wheelchair, so he was drinking and driving. Dude, I'll never forget,
What did he
man.
buy a wheelchair? Don't think you can't.
Hey, listen, I'll never forget. We were. I was drunk off of Cisco. He was drunk off of I forgot what beer he was
Sis,
drunk off of.
is
But
that that
anyway,
spritzer drink?
no, Sitzer, no, that was called liquid crack. So anyway, listen, we were at the flea market, Carroll City Flea Market, which is no longer, and we were crossing 180 183rd Street, and I hear the car honk at us. I said, "Hey man, we almost got hit by that car. Hey, we almost got hit by that car." That motherfucker was dozing off. I had to wake his ass up. He's like, "Huh? What happened?" I was like, "Damn it, man, we almost got hit by that car." He dozed off crossing the street. I'm like, "Son of a bitch, man." Luckily, we didn't get hit by the car, but damn, he fell asleep while he was riding in his chair. Almost got into traffic. Oh
That's
my
insane.
god.
Yo, I like your T.F.T.G jersey. I got my T.F.T.G hat. What's
Oh
up?
yeah.
What's
Oh yeah.
up? We
I
got the
got mine
beer.
over here. See that TFTG hat?
Oh
Hold on.
yeah, that's dope. Who who is that?
Zach Thomas, Hall of Fame, 54.
Oh wow, you got Zach Thomas autograph? That's dope, man.
Yeah.
Zach Thomas. Yeah.
Yeah, I was at a watch party, Dolph Freaky watch party, and I had that on, and yeah, she and he was there. He signed it for me and everything. I took a picture with him and everything. So
Dope. Um,
uh,
what did I want
uh
to
so,
show for
so have
sustainability?
you ever went drinking with you? So you drank with El Cap or were you by yourself
When
when you were younger? When you were legit, you know what I'm saying?
we, I, I did drink a couple times with Cap. Yeah, we part. Yeah, this
Yeah,
is
that's what's
like
up.
we had some fun nights. There was one night we went to like a high school event, like at the high school, and we
Uh-huh.
snuck in some beer.
God damn, man.
Oh man, I don't know if I should be saying that on camera. Is that bad thing?
Yeah, but yeah, I'm saying, look,
Is that a bad thing?
no, we drank. What they're gonna do? I'm at least to me, I'm
But like I
46.
said, like we weren't
That was
going
like,
anywhere.
hey, think
We
about
weren't
this.
going
I
anywhere.
was
Like we
18,
were.
I was 17, I'm 46 years old. That's like what,
Yeah, but still, it's just not a. It's not
19?
really a good thing. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
nowadays.
But
Yeah,
like, if
we're
you're
not
gonna break, if
promoting it
you're
though.
gonna break the rules, you gotta be at least somewhat responsible about it,
Yeah,
right? Like
yeah.
you just got to. There's a line, that I've gone to, but I don't cross certain lines because
Oh
it's not
yeah,
a safe.
I didn't vandalize houses
No,
or
nothing
trash.
exactly. Like nobody ever got hurt.
Yeah, yeah,
Everyone was having a good time. Like nothing.
yeah. No
Like
doubt.
it was. So
Actually,
if
the only
that's
people that got hurt was us. Well, me anyway.
it is what it is. But like yeah, no, like it is what it is, and I'd rather be honest about that
Hmm.
and talk about how yes, it was underage, but I tried to be as responsible as I could about it, and nobody got hurt.
Hmm.
Nothing happened. So there's a way, it, I'd rather admit to that and show you that I at least was trying to not be a total, mess up as a teenager. But we're gonna party. Teenagers are gonna party. They're gonna do it. So I would rather know if
Yeah.
something like that happened and I knew that's the way they did it. I would rather hear about that than
Hmm.
like doing something somewhere and having to drive and do something that's a lot more dangerous where people end up in accidents and hurt themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like I wasn't allowing myself to be in those situations. And that's why, I was able to party responsibly because partying
Hmm.
has a whole bunch of different uh nuances, right? To partying. You got to do it responsibly. And you got to talk to your kids about it too because they might be at that party and someone is drinking. They might even have a beer. Make sure they stay there. Stay there. Don't leave. So you arrive alive. We want to arrive alive, people. But actually, they did a census, and younger generations are going more and more away from alcohol. I
Hmm.
don't know if marijuana has something to do with that, but alcohol sucks.
Yeah.
It really does. It sucks. Like it sucks. I only did it because it was like socializing and it was, to like
Hmm.
to have fun socially. But like
Uh,
besides that, I hate
like for
alcohol.
me, when I drink, though, here's the thing: the difference. Like when I drink alcohol, like I drink wine, I drink the good stuff. If I drink, I don't drink to get drunk. I drink, for instance, with me, with wine, I drink for food pairing because to me, wine adds another dimension to food.
See, I only drink to get drunk. That's why I barely ever drink. And
Yeah, I don't
it's
drink to
I
get drunk.
just
Like for instance, I could have. I love gin and juice, right? I'll have me a glass of gin and juice because I can't smoke weed. I can't smoke weed for the life. I will not smoke weed again. But so I smoke gin and juice. I'll have maybe one glass, and I'm good to go. I don't need to freaking you know what I'm saying? I get a good buzz. That's it. I don't fucking and I smoke a cigar. I'm good to go. One drink, I'm good. I'm more for the journey now than before I was for the destination. But like I said, um,
no. That's there's something wrong with that. I mean,
yeah, yeah.
that's not
So
really.
I'm not a weed smoker, but at the end of the day, I will never. I vote. As a matter of fact, the only reason I'm voting because I'm not voting for neither of these candidates. But the only reason I'm voting is to legalize marijuana. That's the only
Oh,
reason I'm
is
going out
that
to
over
vote.
in Florida?
Yeah.
But for recreational,
Yes, I'm voting
yeah,
for recreational. I don't give a
dude,
two I don't
Florida
give a rat's ass about neither of these candidates that we have
Florida
right
would
now.
be a million times more lit when it becomes recreational there.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, dude. You want to talk about people wanting to visit there?
Mm-hmm.
Are you kidding me? So
No.
hopefully, like, I don't know what it'll be like because, like, different states have different rules and stuff. when it comes to recreational. Oregon and Washington are by far the best two states for recreational weed, by far. But it's really good for the economy. You can grow it there, you can buy it there, you can sell it there.
Yeah.
All the transportation is just from a place to a place to sell it, like 20 minutes away. That's it. Like it cuts down on crime. It cuts down on so much stuff, and it's really really good for the economy because it's a crop that can be grown all over the place,
Mm-hmm.
sold right where it's grown. So it's a very sustainable practice, regardless if you smoke it or not. But it's it will do Florida a lot of good. It's done a lot of good to a lot of cities because uh it's just it's a sustainable practice. Well, it can be anyways on just another crop that serves a whole totally different purpose than food. And it's a whole different thing. It's a whole different purpose. It's a vice. Vices go a long way when they become recreational. You can achieve a lot. I mean, imagine how much money Budweiser makes in Florida. Crazy, crazy amount of money. So that's good for the economy. Super good for the economy. Super good for the economy. It's funny because when I one of the times I was in Canada, Vancouver, where it's recreational for the entire country federally, they had a commercial on, and it would talk. You heard a couple of people like having conversation. They're having a conversation. It was like, oh yeah, I had a drink and I took a couple tokes, and so
Actually, man, you know what? What's
standing
funny
around like
is,
drive high, and it's
mm,
so good. But it was just funny listening to the guys like, oh, I took a couple tokes.
one thing about hip hop, people and a lot of rappers, including Master P, a lot of people love weed and Hennessy.
I don't like Hennessy at all. I don't know what I don't know.
Oh,
I don't like it at all. I like Southern Comfort,
that's my jam, man. As a matter of
Hennessy,
fact, I'm
but
gonna take a
do you
shot
like
right
it
now. Fuck it.
freaking? Do you mix it with 7 Up? Is it good
Mm-mm.
with 7 Up?
I don't drink. If you
Hold on a
mix my
second.
Hennessy, I'm gonna bitch
There's a
slap you.
difference. Hold on a second. There's a difference between have wine at dinner and taking a shot of Hennessy.
This ain't nothing.
Oh yeah, I just have a little wine at dinner. Just a little wine. Just
Hey, listen,
just a little
I'm gonna
wine.
educate you real quick. Cognac is made of grapes, so there you go. Made from grapes, so you know.
Get it how you live.
Damn right. Une Blanc is the grape they make cognac with.
So I want to show for tonight's sustainability product. I want to show this brand. I've been buying these. It's called Anihana. Smells amazing. I don't use them. I buy them for friends and give them to them. And then what I've been doing at my hip hop shows is doing like a raffle and giving out some things. And then this is some of the stuff that I've been giving out. Smells good. But you'll find stuff like this at dollar stores nowadays, and it's really, really good products. I bought this at it's called Grocery Outlet here in Washington. They have these grocery stores called Grocery Outlet, and they have a whole bunch of just random stuff in there. And so they'll just get like a big bulk of like all this different types of soap and stuff. And so I'll just buy a whole bunch of them and give them to friends or send them out. But it's really really good smelling stuff. So if I don't know if they sell it online, but if you're looking to try like a new brand, Anihana, they have like different version. They have like different types and stuff, but it smells really really good. So I give this to people all the time. Like, yo, you got to smell this stuff. Um, but That's all I got for tonight. Not bad. I think an hour show is pretty good. I think that's a good time. I went over. I got. I think I got a lot of good topics. I'm trying to give you all better. I'm trying to give you all a good show. So I'm not always going to be able to cover so many things. I'm just going to try to watch the games, take down some notes, have to think of stuff I remember from before. Have Shake, Tannehill, and Silverhand. Yeah, exactly. Damn, man. Come on, Tua. So who is this? So we got 2 minutes. Come on.
Hey, by the way, real quick, I just want to point out one of the reasons I have a little more affection for Scummy. One, he's funny, and two, I found out he's a Gator fan. So
I remember him from a while ago.
yeah, Scummy's a Gator fan, man. So shout out to Scummy.
Raphael's on here all the time.
Oh yeah, Raphael, love that dude. Hey, by the way, listen,
Thanks for rocking with
we
me, everybody.
we did an episode of Insomnia Pick'em, right? And what I'm yesterday, my first show was with Raphael Courtright. He was representing the Marine Corps. So I'm gonna have a show of someone representing the Army, the Marine, the Air Force, and the Navy.
Nice. My brother's in the army.
So
He's in the army. Go
I'm
Gators.
right.
What channel is the game on this week? Because I didn't get to watch it.
It's on Prime.
Oh, it is?
Which game?
No, the next Gator game.
I don't know. We're playing Texas ass to mouth. That's what I call them. Anyway,
It's
Texas
gonna be
ass to
on
mouth.
ABC.
Yeah.
So that's our that's our SEC. Hold on a second.
ABC, ESPN.
So that's our SEC opener.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. So ABC. So is that who just signed a new contract with the SEC? Or was that CB? Or does CBS still have that? So hold on, because I know CBS had a contract with SEC for a long time. I don't know if ABC has that new contract similar to what CBS had,
Mm-hmm.
because it would be SEC games on Saturday. This might be it. But is Jimbo Fisher still the head coach? No, he's not. Texas.
Okay, so here he goes. He's not just a fan, just he's an alumni too.
Oh, you
That's
went?
what's up.
Yeah, nice. My grandfather went to UF. He went there. He got a degree in agronomy.
Yeah, thank God I did not fucking go to this game. I prayed. I thank God
Dude,
we didn't
Color
go to
is
this
at that
fucking.
game right now, dude. And Color, he's already almost in a bad mood everywhere he goes. So, he's.
Actually, he's been in a good mood lately. But yeah, I understand what you're saying. Actually, believe it or not, it's I've learned Color right when it's gonna be a real bad thunderstorm, right? He I know he's gonna be pissed. Like he gets bad during rainstorms because
Oh
of
yeah,
the.
yeah. This Color, you shouldn't go.
No, he gets
Oh,
because
no,
of his
not
bones or
looking
something
good
like
for you,
that.
Color.
Because of his arthritis, whatever. Whenever there's bad weather, his arthritis really fucks
Oh,
with him.
well, yeah, but that's not his fault.
Yeah. So that's why I know when to fuck with him and when not to fuck with him. You can tell he's in a bad mood because he doesn't sleep night. He doesn't sleep well. So and what's crazy is right. He's only a year older than me.
Oh, Color.
Yeah. You always talking about he's an old man and something like that. Quit calling yourself an old man. You're only a year older than me, bro.
Yeah, because some people be getting older sooner than later.
Yeah. Some people age like wine. Some people age like milk. You know. Hey, what was it? NWNBA, water, no alcohol, beer.
Yeah, yeah.
See, look, I got aluminum can, glass cup, whatever,
Stainless steel.
stainless steel.
It's way better to drink out of than aluminum.
Oh yeah,
Aluminum is
actually, you know what?
aluminum isn't too bad. It's aluminum foil that you want to stay away from.
When I eat food, right? I don't know what it is, but I, and I know it may sound funny. May sound funny, but when I'm eating food, ice water out of a glass cup, it's different.
Oh, you mean the little ones?
No, like the restaurant, like a restaurant glass, like the you know what I'm saying, like
Oh,
it almost looks like a wine glass with ice water. Oh man, that shit is. I don't know why. I think to me, water out of a glass tastes better than water out of a cup. As crazy as it may sound.
well, yeah, duh, hell yeah. All right, well, that's all we got for y'all tonight.
Appreciate y'all for coming through.
Thank you for being here, and we will
We
see you
got a
next Thursday.
we got a topless Buffalo fan in the
I like
stands.
when um before Shake uh ran the show earlier. He did the thing and said, "I'll be your butter." What is it?
Uh huh.
I'll be your.
Hold on.
It's like the last time Val Kilmer was relevant.
I'm your huckleberry.
But it looks like Cap. Like that's something Cap would say walking through the
Yeah.
bushes with a cigarette. Like I'm not gonna lie, that is something exactly that he would say, looking just exactly like that.
Well, that was Tombstone. He said Tombstone was one of his favorite movies. So
But like,
I'm your huckleberry.
but it even almost looks like him. But like,
yeah.
with him,
Oh man.
oh.
Well, at least the game is over with.
And I thought I'm tired. Y'all are up at 11. Y'all be up late for me. I'm tired, and y'all
Mhm.
are up late for me, and I'm the one who's tired. So
Holy shit! Listen, man. When I was in the West Coast, oh my god, I love that West Coast time.
I know, dude. I know, dude. There's nothing like it. It's like,
Fuck.
yeah.
I want that West Coast time. God damn it.
Oh my gosh, there's nothing like it, man. There's nothing like it. It's hard. It's hard to understand until you've lived it. All right, Dolphins. We got a lot to work on. Tua, you better get you need you need to get into the rehab, man. Get yourself back. Okay? Don't be playing next week. Oh, Von Miller. I forgot Von Miller's on the Bills.
Yeah.
Man, AFC better watch out. The
Mm-hmm.
AFC better watch out. The Bills, like, they're always knocking on that door. They're always knocking on that door. They're either in the AFC Championship or they're in the second round. So,
So, all right, you ready to run? You ready to exit out of here?
yeah, I'm out of here.
All right.
This is y'all.
Peace.